So I just realised that I haven't hit record on my match, but nothing has happened, luckily. First turn, there was just some standard plays, as you can see. Kevin is playing Gem-Knights on the right-hand side, Jake's playing Satellarknight on the left, and he's hit Soul Charge. So it's probably going to be a 2-of, because that's the maximum amount you can do, and there's no real reason to do anything else. So apologies for people if this is a bit of a late one. If you are watching it on YouTube, I do apologise, that's my fault, but you haven't missed much.
No, nothing at all.
So the Alsham hits the board as well. So he's going to take Disco Inferno. He's going to take 1,000 damage, Kevin.
So, plays making the Deltros. What do you think? I think Deltros would be a good standard play.
Deltros would probably be better than Trigger, because there's no... Oh no!
Oh!
We know what that is.
86.
Oh, sick!
So you can't do nothing whatsoever.
Can do absolutely nothing.
Next turn.
So he has activated Soul Charge, so we can't attack. But number 86 has the current effects. The most one that he has now is your opponent cannot normal summon or special summon monsters. Then it is unaffected by other card effects.
Can still set.
Yep, gains 1,500 attack and defense, and then it can't be destroyed by battle. So battle's the last one, and then it stacks like that.
Yep. So he set a monster.
And end of turn, which is actually fine. And then he activates Oasis in the end phase, probably to get another Altair and then Alsham.
You have to detach from 86.
Yep. Maybe Alsham. But he's going for the Deneb. Jake looks like he's got this in the bag. Depends on what those sets are.
It is.
But he does have still the Denko in the hand.
We're gonna think that the Altair is actually a worm now, so you can't do anything.
You can't do any shenanigans that require warrior exes. But
he has plenty of generic 4/4s.
Kevin is also a judge, so he will know all about this.
So is Jake. I think Jake.
I think Jake's a newer judge as well. But yeah. So Kevin is actually on 8,000 life points. I missed the upstart goblin that we actually had played, and then he went up to 9,000 Alsham, got hit, and then 8,000 again. So thank you for /357 for pointing that out to me. So we have an Abyss Dweller, because he is not seen what he's playing against, so he's going to be a bit scared.
Of course he is.
To see maybe Shadows or anything.
He was
like
contemplating the Giant Hand as well.
Oh well, Giant Hand would be quite good, but I think Abyss Dweller, especially when you're going on the All Out, is much better.
Kevin's just looking there like...
Yeah, Kevin's thinking this isn't very good for me.
Well, I can't do nothing.
And we have a Galactic God in the channel, in the stream. Thank you very much. Thank you very much, Galactic God. I do love this guy. He is a good friend of mine. So thank you very much, Kenneth, for joining in. But as you can see now, so this is what the Gem-Knights are. I believe he's taken 200, maybe because I think it's 2k defense. If I can get on to do that. So this is where we can start playing. Kevin has a bit more of a chance because he can normal and special summon monsters as normal. But what's he going to be able to do? He doesn't know what that set back row is, and he's just going to double check the effect on it. Currently it has the effects of unaffected by other card effects, and it's on 3,000 attack defense and cannot be destroyed by battle. So he's having to think. He does have a Denko, which is played. I like the way that that Jake went to touch his back row card and just went, oh no, it's fine. Can't do anything about that. Unless you have a warning, sir, it's not really going to help.
And then he's gone Miracle.
Is it
Gem-Knight Fusion? Yeah, the old Gem-Knight Fusion.
So I do have to check the text on Gem-Knight Fusion. I will read it out. Gem-Knight Fusion. Fusion summon one Gem-Knight monster from your extra deck using monsters from your hands or your side of the field as fusion materials.
Yeah.
And then if this card is in your graveyard, you can banish one Gem-Knight monster from your graveyard and then add it back to your hand. So he's having a good think. about what you can do.
I think Jake's just detached from a Beast Dweller as well.
Just to be sure, yeah, I think it would be actually a clever thing to do.
Because doesn't something activate in the graveyard? I'm
well,
sure.
he can't, yeah, he can't make a couple of different plays. So, there is one very interesting card that came out in this new set as well. We're probably not going to see it in this this round, or this duel, sorry, in this
Brilliant
game.
Diamond.
But Brilliant Diamond
Yeah.
is dumb. That card is so good. If you don't know what Gem-Knight Lady Brilliant Diamond is, it's a level 10, 3,400 attack, 2,000 defense, and its effect reads as follows. You need 3 Gem-Knight monsters, and when it's fusion summoned, you have to use the above fusions, which is obviously Gem-Knights, and you can only special summon one once per turn. Once per turn, you can send one face-up Gem-Knight monster you control to the graveyard, and if you do, special summon one Gem-Knight fusion monster from the extra deck, ignoring its summoning conditions. How dumb is that?
That is pretty stupid.
And it's 3/4, so it's so good. So, the fusion is activated, and it's resolving, and it's going to bring out... Mystery. Brings out Zircon, which is a 2/9/2/5
And he's
vanilla.
activated another one, Absorb Fusion.
Is that's not Absorb Fusion?
Is it not?
No, that is not Absorb Fusion. I'm not even sure what that is.
I think that's a new one.
Absorb Fusion looks very different, I think. Can't even tell what that is. Do we know what that is in the chat? I'm sure they'll figure it out soon. Hopefully. But he's going forward and trying to make some plays. But I cannot see what it is.
Brilliant.
Oh, it's Brilliant Fusion.
Brilliant Fusion.
So that's what it is. Thank you to
continuous as well.
first person who said that. RH Niska, cheers Ryan for that. So, Brilliant Fusion's effect. When this card is activated, fusion summon one Gem-Knight monster from your extra deck using monsters from your deck as fusion materials, but its attack and defense is 0. If this card leaves the field, which is the monster, destroy that monster. So it's a continuous spell. Once per turn, you can discard one spell card. The monster special summoned by this effect gains its attack and defense equal to the original attack and defense until the end of the turn.
Until your opponent's turn.
Oh, the opponent's turn, sorry, yes. So Gem-Knight's going in slightly. Just going to adjust the...
He's gone for 3.
Is he doing 3?
Could
Is he
we
doing
see it?
Lady? Lady comes out!
Lady comes out.
Yes, my son! So, just as a reminder what Lady's effect was, if you don't remember it, it's basically, you summon it and you win. No money match. So, it's currently at 0 attack and defense, but you can tribute a other Gem-Knight monster, if you so wish, to special summon a fusion, Gem-Knight fusion from your extra deck and you're in its summoning conditions. But I think he's actually...
He's just tributed itself off. For then the brilliant...
for Master Diamond.
Master Diamond.
And it does say, once per turn you can send one face-up Gem-Knight monster you control to the graveyard. It doesn't exclude itself.
Yep.
Wow. So, Master Diamond is a 2/9/2/5 level 9 that requires 3 Gem-Knight fusions. Obviously, Gem-Knights, obviously because he summoned it with a Lady fusion, it's different. Must be fusion summoned. This card gains 100 attack for each gem monster in your graveyard.
Yes. And once
per turn, you can banish one level 7 or lower Gem-Knight monster from your graveyard until the end phase. This card's name becomes that monster, and then replace the effect with the monster's effect. So he's going to attack over the Tsukiyomi, which has 1/8. 1/8.
1/8 attack.
So did Master Diamond attack? I missed that.
I think so.
No, it was the other one. It was Zircon. So 2/9 and 1/8. So this is interesting. I hope you guys are enjoying this. I certainly am. Jake looks a little bit clueless. He's looking a bit worried. Indeed, he still can't get over number 86, but now 86 is detached. He's gone back down.
Yeah.
Oh no, he's still on 3K. Sorry, he's still 3K.
On 3K
That's my bad. Yeah, until the next turn.
But with Master Diamond having 100 attack per Gem-Knight in the graveyard,
Yeah,
there is a lot of Gem-Knights in that graveyard.
there are a lot of Gem-Knights in that
I
grave.
think
We
there's
don't know.
6, that's 600, so that's
Wow.
35.
Wow. Good form for keeping track of that, because I'm keeping track of everything else. So that Denko is still there.
That Denko.
So we don't know what that face down is.
But he has got an Honest. Is that Honest in hand?
No, that looks like another
Oh, it's
Oasis.
Another Oasis.
Oh my god, if that was Honest. That'd be broken, man. Does he play Honest? No, he doesn't.
No, that's a shame.
So there you go. So Master is going to attack that to do 100 damage, I do believe.
And now he can activate his set Satellarknight.
So yeah, he just traded off with the Denko, and now we are here. So he's summoning the altar. Could spin it back with Castel.
He could.
Oh, Alsham
Alsham.
works just as well. Burn him for another 1,000. Alsham putting in work. 6-9 to 7-4. 4-7.
He could go into
101.
106, 101. 106 wouldn't be your best option, but
106 I don't think would be the greatest one right now.
But obviously Castel, you can spin. You 101, you can take it, and that literally means he's got one card.
I think 101. Yeah, it's going. I think 101 would be the best thing.
Yeah.
And Kevin there just helping out because he knows that that's going ahead.
Yeah.
And they have already passed through to the battle phase, so that was main phase 2, and we're in main phase.
So
And it's a rescue rabbit.
Rescue rabbit.
But that all does depend on the face down cards.
He's got an Oasis set.
Garnet, Obsidian as well. Garnet and Obsidian, I think, are the vanillas in the deck.
Yeah. But he's already got 2 engrave.
So I think this one is Crystal Rose. But that might be a complete guess. And it is.
It is Crystal Rose.
So Crystal Rose, if you don't know what its effect is, it's a light level 2 rock, 500 attack and defense, and its effect is as follows. Once per turn, you can send one Gem-Knight or Melodivious monster from your hand or deck to the graveyard, and if you do, this card names become the sent monster until the end phase. If this card is sent to the graveyard, you can banish one Ritual Fusion, banish one Fusion monster from your graveyard, special summon this card in defense position. And you can only actively use the effect once per turn. So,
He's just banished.
So he's used a Brilliant Fusion effect
Yep.
to banish, and then he's going to activate Brilliant Fusion once more. And there's the vanities. That's game.
So that is round 1.
That's round 1, straight away. So we are 13 minutes in. No, we are not. Yeah, we are. We are 20 minutes in.
20 minutes.
20 minutes in. So Gem-Knights, as you can see, putting up a good fight. Let's face it, and it's quite nice to see as well. Kevin's a really nice guy. I've worked a couple of, I've worked one major tournament with him, which was Euros, and he's a really solid guy, really nice, and he's doing himself proud today, being X1 with Gem-Knights already in round 5. So yeah, very close game, but really looking forward to seeing how this one goes.
Right, so Jake's side deck.
Yeah.
Oh. You got one Archfiend. Can't read his writing.
So we have one Eccentric Archfiend, one Galaxy Cyclone, 2 Breakthrough, 2 Anti-Spell, which would be very good in this one.
Very good.
2 Shadow Imprisoning Mirrors, 2 Wavering Eyes, 2 Imperials, and 3 Lancia. And you can read out Kevin's.
And Kevin, 3 Royal Decree.
Which would be amazing right now.
3 Artifact Lancia, 3 Mind Drain, 3 Flying Sea, and
3 Grisella Prison.
Grisella Prison.
Where? I probably butchered that name.
It's Gris.
I can't type. I'm looking and trying to type while they are side up for next turn and next.
This card do?
So, I know this one. So this is it's what we're talking about is a trap. He's got 3 in his extra deck, and it's a trap card, normal trap card. If you control a face-up monster that was tributed, ritual, or fusion summons, until the end of your opponent's turn, neither player can synchro XYZ, synchro, and I'll say that again. Basically, neither Synchro Monsters XYZ summons can be done, or Synchro Monsters and XYZ monsters cannot attack, and their effects are also negated until the end of your opponent's turn.
Sounds pretty good.
That's pretty dumb. It's pretty good considering he's using Gem-Knights.
What set did that come out of?
That came out in... I think it was a while ago. Shadow Spectres, yes. Storming Trooper aiming. I will definitely try and get a deck profile of Kevin's Gem-Knights. Even if, you know, he drops out, I still think it's an interesting one for you guys to see. And you can also relate back to the stream, the actual match, and see how it goes. So I will definitely want to get a deck profile of Kevin here. Definitely one of the most interesting ones.
It is very interesting. Apart from the Magical Explosion FTK.
That, unfortunately, we couldn't get on stream.
Yeah.
Ben Lovell is XO, yeah, because he's not playing in the tournament. So technically you could say he's XO, he's just OO.
We're undefeated too.
We're undefeated as well, of course. If I was playing, I'd be playing Skull Servant, let's face it. So, Jake goes first and starts off with a Rotor that gets the Deneb. I don't think he needs to, yeah. No point shuffling, you might as well summon the Deneb, get the search off, and carry on.
He gets the Vega.
So,
have you seen he's got a dim prison in hand?
He has a deep prison. Didn't see what the other one was. Just 3. Set 3 pass. Please summon Denko. Denko.
Does he have the Denko?
I don't think he has.
No.
Oh well. I cheered for it.
He does.
What? Does he?
I think so.
Yes! Alright, so he activated the anti-spell fragrance in his standby phase, because obviously for this exact reason, Denko does come down.
Look at Jake's face.
But Jake's just like, okay.
He can't set.
Oh, no.
Ah, there we go. He's realised his mistake.
Yeah, we were just saying that he can't set. So that's all fine. Very, very quick mistake there, but here comes the altar, and...
Ooh, the flying sea.
Oh, that's big. So
really
Jake's having a good laugh at that. So currently, Denko, he can get over the Denko by crashing with the Altair, which is the best thing to do, because then his traps are live. But, wow. Oh, so funny.
Denko anti-spell.
Denko anti-spell, indeed. So, special summons in defense, so he obviously can't switch it. Altair brings Deneb out in defense, so he can't use it as an attack, but they're going to crash.
They have to crash.
And then also, it's a 1-2, I think.
1-2, yep. 1-2 on Vega.
So 6,800 life points, and a second Denko!
Wow.
Jake's just kind of looking, being like, oh, okay, this is not nice. I don't like this. I don't like this.
Am I dreaming?
Double Denko. This is quite fun. So he takes 500 damage there.
Yeah.
If I could select the right one, put him down to 7-5.
So Altair to Vega to then Deneb.
Yep. And this is pretty much going to be game over very soon if Kevin can't do anything next turn, because he's going to, if he switches that Deneb to attack.
Yeah. But he can't attack with the Vega, because it shouldn't be special summoning in defense.
Did he special summon the Vega?
Yes.
I'm not sure if he did. I will check.
Bear with us a second.
Yep, so just changing the game state there. He only took 1,000 from Deneb. Or is Deneb 1,000?
Deneb is
How do
15.
I not know what Deneb is? I think it is 15, isn't it? How do I not know how big Deneb is? That's terrible. It's 15. I should know that. I played the deck. So, Gem-Knight Armadillo comes out on this next one. And Armadillo, if you don't know what the effect is, I'm going to pull it up for you right now. Armadillo is not possible to be found.
So he's just fiendished the Armadillo.
Okay, so obviously...
I'm sure it's a search card.
It is one of the search cards, yes. So it's Gem Armadillo.
Yeah.
When it's normal summoned, you can add one
Ooh,
Gem.
he's made a
Armadillo
Trigger.
and he's making Trigger to send everything back.
Wow, so that Fiendish Chain, that anti-spell.
All reusable.
All reusable.
This looks like Kevin's in a bit of a bad spot here. He's going to pitch one card out of his hand.
Yep. Yeah, I've got a dice. 1. Which is that?
I think that might be Obsidian. I can't remember.
I think that's Obsidian, yeah.
So I thought Obsidian originally was a vanilla, but I don't think it actually is. But we shall certainly see. So he's
sets 5. Denko.
Wow.
Denko.
And yeah. So did he attack? I'm guessing.
Yes.
So Armadillo comes out again, and he's going to want to activate that that Fiendish Chain, which we all know that was happening. So Trevor again is going to pitch a card out of his hand. He's just going to roll, and it is that one, the other one. that is Garnet. Garnet. So 2 set, which we know one of them is a spell. I think it might be Brilliant Fusion. But the Altair comes out with the Deneb, and
I think Jake's in a really strong position.
Jake is in a very strong situation here, and I don't think Kevin's actually going to be able to come back from this, if I'm completely honest. Which is unfortunate, because Kevin was doing very well. So some people are saying he had the Flying Sea. What happened is he switched to attack, crash, main phase 2. Oh, he main phase 2 trivered, so he didn't actually take any damage. My bad.
Right.
Excuse me. So he's going to overlay. And into a giant hand. So there's the giant hand. That's going to stop any monster effects by detaching 2 materials.
Except in the damage step.
And I would imagine he would attack then, right? I didn't even see that. Well, there's the Brilliant Fusion again. Did he have that set?
No, he drew into it. He only had 2 set.
Anti-spell.
I must have had that set then.
He must have had it set.
Nope. Just getting a game stick back together. Oh, he scoops. Right, 2-0 to Jake Gales.
So yeah, that is it. I just was just making sure that that the player knew it was. Jake was under the impression it was set, but he just wasn't paying attention. So we just rectified that to make sure. People were saying that we weren't catching rulings in the first one, in the previous one. Well, there you go. There you go. We've got to make sure.
We're now not tired.
Yeah.
We're now on point.
In Kevin's defence, he's very tired. He'd stayed up a lot last night, and I think he when I said to him, he just looked and he was like, "Shit, sorry." So that's fine. So Kevin, unlucky, but I will be getting a deck profile hopefully very soon of the Gem-Knight deck, and as usual, stay tuned to see the round 6 coming up very soon, hopefully, and we should catch